hey, I've watched some people play this game. I've seen it on Peak of Playtime. I've seen Lazy Devs Academy doing a live stream of it, but unfortunately my internet at the moment is crap, and I really wanted to experience it for myself. I've purchased this on itch.io, and let's just see how it goes. I have seen gameplay footage of this, but I haven't played through the game myself. I've only launched it to check that it's working and to check that my recording is working. That's all I've done at the moment. So let's get into it. I need to. This is a game by Loki Striker. I've been really impressed with the things Loki Striker's done up till now. He did really impressive Beck in the Hellspawn and like a 2-bit game, which was really impressive, using quarter of the capabilities of Pico 8. High scores. This is the default high scores table. Judging at this, I would guess that the first one is Loki Striker, the second one is Octane, Louis Chapman, Otto. I'm not sure who DCG is. Okay, let's see what there is in options. Music on or off? Well, obviously you're going to leave the music on for the moment. That's kind of the point of it. Style pop-ups, I don't know what that is, but I'll leave it on. Music at the moment is nice and relaxed. Okay, let's start. This is my first ever try at playing this. I'm probably going to die instantly. Multi-card. Playing with D-pad at the moment. Normally I play with the stick, but in games, but D-pad seems to be in general better with Pico 8. Having said that, I'm just more familiar at the moment with stick. Okay, that's my first death. This feels a little manic to me, but yeah, I'm not really a big shmup player, so it's hard to know if it's probably not manic at all. I know I struggled on like all of them that I've tried so far, but eventually you get better at them. Oof. Okay. So if I had to deploy the option and died mid-boss, okay. Entering the cool. Don't know why it defaulted to S when I clicked the third thing, but S was the right thing, and I scrolled off and then scrolled back on. That's the way it goes. You don't really know what you're doing. So, as far as I can see, I'm better off being close to the enemies to get that extra bit of DPS. But being close obviously means that I've got less time to react. .32 streak. I have no idea if that's good or not. This is... Hopefully I get to the mid-boss again. Probably won't. Okay, at least I got to the mid-boss again. Oof, crazy. I've seen other people play this, so I do know that the other pickup was like shooting backwards. I'm seeing some confusion as to why you'd want to shoot backwards, but I've also seen in Discord it looks like shooting backwards is hey, cool, that he's destructible. I have, it's the first time I've seen it destroyed. For big enemies like that, I'd like a bigger sound effect now, I have to say, for destroying the enemy just like that. Jesus, so hard to talk and concentrate at the same time. It's a skill that I've never picked up. Okay. Nice, it's remembered the letters in the name. That is a nice feature to have. I was saying earlier, but the font on this is just lovely. What a lovely font. Now, according to the comments on the Pika Playtime video of this, there is only 9 colours being used here, which is, I don't know, some wizardry going on, because as was pointed out by Extra's Cube, it looks like more colours than 16, and it's less, which is just crazy. But yeah, really nice gradients has been chosen for everything, and really like this. I automatically tried to do a bomb there, but there's no bombs on this. That's just from playing the other games. Actain's game, Louis Chapman's game. Just makes me feel like there should be bombs, which is, I'm not saying there should be bombs, it just means that I instinctively go for them. Well, Actain's game didn't technically have bombs, but it did have a big screen effect. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm not used to talking and playing at the same time. It's just not something I've ever picked up as a skill. It's interesting because I can see obviously this is multi-card, but I wouldn't have expected that it needed to do a load between those two sections. It's not a problem. The load time is so short that it really makes no difference. But I'm just surprised that it does do a load at that point in time. Sorry, I'm just giving my unfiltered thoughts, Loki, if you ever get to see this. I'm not criticizing, just noting it. It actually, to be honest, it's easier to dodge than I expected when I saw the footage of other people playing, which is good, I guess. Really not much in the genre. I would have liked a little bit of more oomph at getting hit. I always feel like you getting hit should punish the player, not like gameplay wise, but let them really know, hey, you've screwed up. It's so hard, you know. This is genuinely the first times I've played this game. I'm probably not going to get that far. But and I'm probably not going to try to complete it or anything in this recording. It's just too much time, resources. Now, typically with these Pico H mobs, I've enjoyed playing them on the Steam Deck a lot, and I do look forward to getting this onto the Steam Deck. But the Steam Deck isn't where I'm recording this on, because, well, to be honest, I don't know how to record things on the Steam Deck. Look, I think that's the boss. Hey, I got to the boss. Maybe. Think so. Nice. The colour scheme is so nice and consistent. Having said that, there is also something to be said about having styles with lots of colours, and then there's also something to be said with the styles of Loki Striker's previous game, which is the using just 2-bit, and that was something else. That I really love the 2-bit aesthetic. But this feels very learnable. I don't know if so that's a good thing, I think. Good thing for someone like me, anyway. I was being greedy. And that was being greedy again. I'm trying to clear things out quickly. But that was something I learned in the Calican games. To just try and, in that game anyway. If I could clear things out quickly, I could just much easier make it just work. Like, there was, if the quicker I cleared things out, the less things were shooting at me, the more I could clear out. Oof. Not good. But that's how it goes. You know, you get some good ones, you get some less good ones. That's how I find it. Like, I think I've completed Calican twice now, maybe 3 times, and like, it was a long time between clears. Your best runs aren't necessarily followed by another best run. They're just something that happens. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a little bit and just play. So, my guess is with the option, the way the option works, I need to stay close to do proper DPS. Oh, I don't know. Can we just look at how nice that slowdown is? Deliberate slowdown in games is just such a nice feel. If that was the end boss I reached, my feeling is that this is a tiny bit short, a little bit on the short side, because it's, as far as I know, it's only 1 stage. I don't know whether the intention is to add more stages or not, but tiny bit more meat, I don't know. I'm not like a big player of this genre by any means, so I could be wrong, but it just, to me, it seems a little short, although it is so nice, the music especially. I tried writing one of these games, but I just don't have any ideas. No creativity. I didn't even get to the mid-boss in that one. How I got to the high score table, I'll never know. I know Chrisman from Lazy Devs Academy is currently streaming this, or was streaming this at the time when I started, but my internet wasn't working very well. The video currently froze, and I did want to experience it for myself. It just didn't go so well for me to watch it. I wanted to watch, and I wanted to experience it for myself. I thought at least I'd get some experience playing this. God, that was terrible. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, and I've noticed that I've defaulted back to stick again. I don't even notice when I did defaulted back to stick, but I obviously have, just because I'm touching the stick. I think I feel more fluid with a stick, which is stupid because the D-pad has just as much movement capabilities as the stick for something like this, because it's 8-way control. But I don't know, there's just something about it makes me, if I feel more fluid with the stick, despite having getting hit a few times. I thought I was going to get through that gap there, but I wasn't, and hit 3 times in as many seconds. That is absolutely wonderful. What can you say? I wouldn't move up there for a moment. I don't know whether that was me, my computer, or if it was an issue with the thing, but I was trying to move up and sideways, and it was only moving sideways. Probably the way I was using the controller, who knows. That shot is fast, by the way. That one there. It's very fast. It's hard to react to it. It's probably easy enough to learn that it's going to happen, but to actually react to it. Okay, and getting worse. That's good to know. Let's try go back to the D-pad again. I do like the music. I kind of wish it didn't stop between plays so that I could hear more of the tune. Hear the resolutions. I think I've just maybe got a mite greedy. Probably got a mite greedy. Yeah, I have. I'd like to see a little... Okay, that's not fair. I know that the tokens are used, the sprite sheet, there's so many sprites used in the background and all that lovely parallax, and... But I would like to see a little tiny bit less rigidity in the enemies. They move in... I guess they are rigid bodies, so that makes sense. But I have to say, there's something for animated enemies that... I'm going to pause this now. Just want to look at the actual shots I'm firing. Can't see them. Okay, cool. Like long missiles. They're so fast that it's really hard to see what they are. It looks like I've detached that thing. Actually, that may not be a terrible strategy. Oof, I feel the DPS reduction on that. So what I should be trying to do is survive. Which sounds so stupidly obvious when I say it. Not try to hit everything, but just try to not get hit. The speed of the ship feels pretty balanced, I have to say. I'm not sure if there was a little bit of speed difference when I was had the option deployed or not. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm actually looking at the bullets. So yeah, that's 1 second. I got to pause this. This is the game by Loki Striker. I'm recording what I'm saying. Oh, not a bomb. So the only game that I think of this nature that I'd ever played before, played and completed, I should say, before the Lazy Devs tutorials was a game called SWIV, and I played it on the CPC, the Amstrad CPC. I know it was released on other platforms too. That one was pretty cool. You could play as a jeep or a helicopter, and they both control differently. Jeep was way harder than helicopter because you had to care about obstacles on the ground. I've noticed so many nice details in this too that I've seen, but I notice them more, like the treads on these. I notice them more when other people are playing than when I'm playing, because when I'm playing, I'm focusing on not dying, which I'm obviously doing a terrible job at not dying. I'd like to do a better job at not dying. That would be a good thing. I've got a lot worse. That's it. Who would have thought I ever reached the boss, or at least the second mid-boss, or maybe the boss. Still reaching the score table for some god knows what reason. I love the tails on the shots are so good. You can see the directionality of the enemy shots so easily with those single shots. I'm not sure if it's as clear with the ones that are like the triples, these ones, but the single shots so clear whether they're aiming for you or not, which is great. And those laser, I'm gonna call them laser, they're not really laser. Those laser shots are a bit harder because they're just so fast you don't get a chance to see what direction they're going for, but they're going for you. No matter where you're going, they're going for you. That's where they're going. But yeah, that's such a help. Yeah, so this is just unfiltered. Just gonna say whatever I think, and just how it goes. I do want to play this on the Steam Deck. I haven't learned the patterns yet. There's no memo going on yet, but hey, I've had a drink or two, you know. I'm relaxing, it's Saturday night. I haven't had the best day in the world, to be honest. It's been a little bit stressful, although we got stuff done in the household. It's not bad. Okay, that feels better. Still feels better even though I got hit. Not good about getting hit twice, I have to say. What an awesome game. Really, I mean that. What an awesome game. The numbers. Look at the numbers. Score. Look at the font work. Like, this is an exceedingly low resolution, as is all Pico 8 games. This is like the standard Pico 8 resolution, which is 128 pixels by 128 pixels. I mean, that's such nice font work. It's so nice and readable. And retro. It does feel retro. The drop shadow feels a little retro, and that's fine. I mean, we're talking about a retro console. That's how it should feel, maybe. I mean, there's arguments to be made for it, that it should be retro. At least, I say at least, but I didn't mind it. But it's, at least for me, my sense of progress, it's good that there isn't enemies coming in from the rear and shooting you from the rear, or in the previous one. Gonna go for the... I thought I got the power up. Oh, it's only when the option's attached that I shoot backwards. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm not sure if that was how it's supposed to be, if it's a bug or whatever. I've never got so good at finishing these things. Finishing isn't really my main goal though for these. Or neither is score collecting. I don't know, I just want to enjoy it. I never finished the previous one. I never finished Defender X. And it was a... I loved the presentation. I really enjoyed it. But I finished the first boss, but not the... I never got past the secret boss? Don't know if it's secret or not. And I never managed to avoid getting the secret boss, so anytime I reached the boss, I had enough score to get to the secret boss, which meant that I never really... I wonder if these enemies... Is there collision with the enemy? I'm not sure there is. Or if there is, the collision box is so forgiving. I think this is going to be the final one of the night. I don't know how Twitch streamers do stuff. I mean, I find it hard enough talking, and I've got nobody to respond to. I'm not having to read comments and while I'm playing. I would only get like that, even. I have to say, these patterns look mesmerizing. I do like it. I wonder if you can get the middle first. Anyway, I think that's it for me for tonight. I enjoyed that. I hope other people enjoy it. The rest of my gameplay isn't going to be recorded. Okay. Have a great night, everyone.